is Sonjdradeluxe. Can I get a hell yeah? I'm so excited because T's here. You know, when we're in the studio, she always give my hail yo back, so very special day today. Today we're gonna do this glam, spooky season glam. It's kind of like you don't want to get a costume together, but you want to seem festive and like, you know, you're in the spirit, but you're just spooky instead of putting together a whole outfit. This is totally my vibe because I don't really like dressing up for Halloween or putting together outfits or costumes, so this just says, hey, I'm in the spirit of Halloween, but I don't care that much, but I still look good. So if you want to see how to get the look, please stay tuned. Okay, so eyebrows, foundation, concealer's done, just so we can move on to the good bit. And first thing I want to do is kind of sculpt my eye with the Huge. You guys will be very happy to know that I finally got a new one. Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion 30M. The name is still on there. It's a very big day, so now I know what I've been using. Shout out to Matthew at Makeup Forever. Thank you. Get me together. Give a few swirls. This is what I contour my nose with. So I'm just gonna go in and do some shading, top of the bridge of the nose, and again, use this like every video basically. I'm just kind of sculpting out my shape. It's like my first step of contouring. I love this stuff because it doesn't quite reflect, but it has a reflection similar to skin. You know, skin is not really matte. So that's why I think it's a great nose contour and crease color, just like that. Doing it a little heavier in here. I want to have those angles, you know. This is just always how I start. People use eye primer. I just like to darken my crease first and foremost. Just like that. And then when it goes down a little bit, I'll just take the end and go bloop. So it's angled up, you know, easy peasy. Next, I have the Suva Beauty Dance Party UV Hydra Effects and some water, and I'm just working that into the product. Water on standby. I have this kind of snatching brush. I'm gonna do an eyeliner type of shape, but I want this because I'm gonna be covering a large area of my eye. So let's just go for it. Woo. And I'm covering quite a large area of my lid, much thicker than I normally would with an eyeliner. I love this. This is one of my favorite colors. I'm using a thick brush because I'm like, I don't want to waste time doing little squiggles with a small brush. Yeah. And I will pull it out. Quite a bit. Whoops, not that far, but you know what, that's okay. It's still wet, so lots of room to play. Layer a little bit more on. And I'm just kind of smoothing out any dips that I've made. It's kind of toxic neon yellow. Whenever you're doing anything really close to your like crease too, try and keep your head tilted back. That's why I'm kind of like this, because if you blink, it can transfer into your crease while it's still wet. And this is cool too because this line is Canadian. And I'm just gonna layer it on top. It's very opaque. You can go in and layer when it's starting to dry a little bit more. Alright, I'm gonna let that dry and I'll come back to it and just do the other eye. Okay, well, I accidentally made that one drop down a little bit more, but I kind of like it, so I'm gonna just bring this down a little bit. Just gonna put a little bit more with less water now, even though I kind of got my concealer mixed in. I always like to, with these, put my shape in first while the water is a little bit more runny, and then I can just kind of layer on top afterwards, and it's like you don't have to commit to nothing, you know? Yeah. Then, wish me luck, I'm going to take my One Size Beauty Point Made Bodacious Black eyeliner and I'm going to trace out that line. So I'm just kind of following the line that we did with the neon color Dance Party. I'm being super light-handed so that I have room to smooth it out after. We can always sculpt it out, so I'm going a little bit further than the neon color because I know I can always snatch it with some concealer. And I might even make it thicker, I don't know. I'm being so careful! It almost gives it like a little bit of a cartoony look, you know? That's okay, that's okay. Alright, one down, kind of one to go, but I'm just gonna thicken up some areas that I don't feel like are matching the other lines. Then I can always be a little cheater and just erase any boo-boos. cool. Wait. Oh. Whenever it's watery, you gotta re-layer right quick. This side is a little bit thicker, so I think I'm just gonna thicken it up a little bit. And then we can touch up the gaps when it's dry. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do some lashes. I'll use the Hourglass Unlocked Mascara, and I'm gonna try and get them as black as I can without ruining all that work we just did. And I just wanna get these on now so that if I have to touch up anything, I can afterwards. I'm gonna use the BADDIE bee lashes and hashtag extra, and hopefully get this on nice and easy. Oh yeah. Give them a little tilt up at the end. Just get a nice little angle. Give them a little pinch. And this is a good way to see if you've got all your mascara on. So you'll be able to see if any of the lashes are still kind of neon. So I was not that careful when I did the liner with my lashes, but I think we're okay here. Oh yeah, that's nice when you flick them up a little bit. Yeah, snatched. Next up, I'm gonna take my Dark Deep Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep, as I said a second ago. Give us a nice little snatch, a little warm up. Singular chin vibes. Pushing into the very hollows of my cheeks and then kind of blending up so I get a little bit of the warmth, but mostly the snatching. 5-head, 4-head, you know the drill. On the outer edges here. Yeah. Then the first color we use to do our contour in our eyes, I'm going to contour my nose with that color. It's a bit of a cooler color, so it works well on the nose. I feel like if I use the same bronzer or cheek contour as my, well, cheeks on my nose, I find that it is a little bit too warm. I don't know if it's because the nose has more oils, but I like to go down the sides of the bridge of the nose and then scrunch my nose up to find the little dip so I can give myself a nice little round button nose. If I want a more aggressive contour, which guess what I do, I'll take just a tiny bit. I'm gonna aim to put the product right at the bottom of the barrel of the brush, really lightly. So the first bronzer was almost our transition color. We're just gonna use this to really snatch. I'm trying to be aggressive today. Go along the jawline. And I'm doing it a lot tighter and with more of a purposeful placement rather than just mixing it all the way around. Pretty sure we're snatched. Next, I'm going to take the Hank & Henry Beauty All Over Cleopatra Lustre Dew Highlighter. It's kind of like a very yellowy gold. I'm going to do that in the inner corners. I'm actually going to use a little bit of water with this, but I'm going to just dump some on the back of my hand, if I can, like that. Mix it with some water so it's almost like a, see how it changes? Almost like a liner right in the inner corner of my eyes on the bottom part. Ooh, that's nice. Beautiful. And I'm just kind of tapping it on. Then I'm just taking some of the just dry powder to tap on over the wet so it's extra sparkling. I'm going to take my Pat McGrath Labs Sublime Highlight Trio. I'm not going to show it to you because I am very clumsy and I broke all of them. So I'm just going to, well, I guess I can show it to you. I dropped it really like several times. I always drop everything. Even my phone screen's cracked. But anyways, I'm gonna go into more of the center color and the end color, which is a bronze, just so I can get more of that yellowy kind of finish to match our lip. I love this highlighter. Next, I'm going to do Wish Me Luck. I need all your thoughts and prayers. I'm going to take my eyeliner, and this time I'm going to do tiny little skull here. And I found just by practicing on my hand, as you can see, I like to do a lot of hand practicing. I'm just going to first start with a circle, hollow circle. Like that. Then I'm going to do 2 half circles inside for the eyes. And then I'm just going to fill this in. And that way I have room to make the eyes smaller if I need to. And I do like a little bit of a square. No, you know what? Let's make some teeth. Just little lines for teeth. Cool, she's just trying new things today, okay? Then right underneath I'm gonna do an X. I'll just make these the same thickness though. At the bottoms of each of the X, I'm gonna do an upside down heart or a butt. Yeah! Yeah! I'll make the head a little bigger. More butt here. crooked, but whatever. We're not SFX people. We're beauty makeup. Same thing here. There we go, little skull and skull and crossbones. Then I'm just gonna do a little bit of mascara on the bottom lashes. Maybe a little on the top too, let's be real. Oh. I like didn't blink when I was doing that. I feel like my eyes just like started watering. Next I'm gonna take whatever's left over on my concealer tip and just go around my lips. Give it a little blend in. So look like this. Then I'm gonna take the MAC Powder Kiss lipstick. This one's in Got a Callback. Yeah, got a callback. And I'm just gonna do that in the center. Blend it in. Take an empty finger if you have one. At this point, I barely do. I'm gonna use the tip of this. I'm just gonna blend it up into the cubes bow and outward. I want it to look kind of like a stained lip. Keep layering it. And I'm messing it into the cubic bow. Give kind of a smudgy look. Smudge it out. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of Night Moth lip pencil in the inner corner, or sorry, the inner part of my lip. And I'm gonna do the opposite of what you normally do, and that's fill in the inner parts of your lip, the outer. And then just blend it out. Keep blurring that, and it almost look a little bit blackish in the inner corner, or inner part of my mouth. Like I just ate something I wasn't supposed to. It's just so me. We'll do a little turn up here. Yeah. Keep layering. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of clear lip gloss. I'm gonna carefully place that over top, starting in the center. Not really going to the outer edges because it'll blend there naturally. Kind of poisonous lips. And there we go, let's take off this headband. I'm gonna put on a toque, or if you're in the US of A, a beanie. Change my shirt and let's see our little poison toxic little look. Alright, so that completes the look. I hope you guys all enjoyed the spooky season glam. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see next. Love yourself, stay pretty, and I'll see you guys again in the next video. Take care.